That's true brilliance, right?
What's that?
That's true brilliance.
Right.
Learning about yourself and growing.
Right. Exactly. This is good.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he definitely, like, he has. I feel so much better. Like, I feel motivated now. Like, as far as like the television, like, I'm very. I've gotten so much better. Like, I watch it at night a little bit, but not every night. Like, it's just. I want to be the best I can be because I have him in my life, and he's very motivated and he gets things done. He's a go-getter, and I used to be like that, and I lost my way. And even with my last boyfriend, he didn't inspire me to be that way. The guy that I was with before Eric, he didn't inspire what Eric inspires in me.
So this is very workable. I'm really glad you brought this up today. Like I said, I don't often recommend books that I haven't read, but I know her as an author. I know she has a deep spiritual side to her. She's in a long-term relationship, and I love the concept of working with what you have and not just ditching something because you can't work it out. Sometimes you can't, but when you can, go for it. And I love that you were concerned about this, because that would put red flags up too with me and become very unsettling to watch somebody put other people down all the time and not realize that it's hurtful.
He doesn't put other people down. He's not like that. It's like
he's just better than them.
It's just his tone. I wish I could. I'm gonna try and like.
Well, I get intolerance. It may not be outward putting people down, but he has an intolerance.
And it's an intolerance, and it's with me. It's like, I can't.
Oh, I know. Trust me, I know.
Yeah.
Dean, do you mind if I share?
Come on, Dean.
All right, go
okay,
ahead.
well, no. Now I can't think of what I was going to say. Well, Dean has a way of being more severe, if you will. Now, I'm studying Kabbalah, Universal Kabbalah, which different spheres within us. There's on either side of our shoulders, spheres within us. There's something called mercy and severity. And I just learned about this not that long ago, and it made a lot of sense. Now, for someone that's and the balance is the healthy part. I spent much of my life really in the realm of mercy and thought, how can you ever not be too merciful? No, I still believe that mercy goes 110%. However, I have an understanding now with the severity, there's a fine line where you can have boundaries and stand up for yourself and still stay in mercy. Does this make sense?
Yeah.
So with Dean and I's personalities, I tend to be the more compassionate, loving, merciful person. And he tends to be a little more severe and boom. And so sometimes I'll not laugh at him, but I will say, I'll joke about it a little bit because it doesn't threaten me. It's like I can just see or witness a wound that he's had where he's got to be more severe about something. And we've gotten to the point in our relationship when if he's behaving like that and I'm not reacting and I'm a little amused, he actually starts laughing too sometimes.
Oh, that's good.
Do you agree, Dean?
I do. Yes, I do.
I can't think of an exact example, but
Like with the cats.
like with the cats, we just got 2 cats. No, you're good with the cats. Well, it's
when
just
when the cat's doing something I don't want him to do, I'm going to interrupt him in a decent manner. But I need to, you can't just.
He's trained
ask the cat to
dogs.
quit.
Yeah,
You
stop
have to
biting my finger. Yeah. So we were talking about this in my inner circle. You get like a water bottle or so. Well, I think what I'm trying to say is I will see Dean have a more militant and it doesn't even have to be more stern. He has a sternness that I would think in the beginning I didn't think I saw in the beginning. I walked right in. I got the best guy in the world. I think a couple months later, I was like, who are you?
Yeah, right.
What am I in boot camp here?
Right now, yeah.
Am I in the Army?
Yeah.
And so now I've really built myself up to the place where I can witness and become a little more balanced in my own energy so that I'm not a walking doormat, but I'm not so severe that, this is it, my way or the highway. So we just have a few minutes left. Understand that when he's in that severity and that tone that scares you, that's another little girl wound that you have. Maybe work on that a little bit next week, because if you really built yourself up and started looking at him and kind of smiling to yourself, it would have no effect on you whatsoever. That fear that you have from when you were younger reminds you of that, and you go, oh, not that again.
Are you there?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Okay, yeah, I can now.
Okay.
Yeah. I know
it's a wound.
Been, I've been feeling kind of down today because of it. I'm just thinking it's there's a side of him that I am absolutely in love with, and then it's like, oh, but I don't like this at all. Like I just what am I gonna?
I think you should check that book out and have a conversation with him about, hey, let's find some flaws in each other that we can work through. So it's very non-threatening. We just got about another minute left.
I was going to comment.
Oh, Dean was going to comment.
He loves to communicate, and I read under his sign, it's like the communicator. So
awesome. Dean wanted to say something.
I was just going to remind you that to try to remember that you're reacting to a symptom, and that you have the tools and the skills, especially in your most recent comment there, where he loves to be in an inquiry with you intellectually. You have the skills and the tools to get to the root that is causing that symptom, and that's where it's very easy to have compassion and understanding for someone, and where there's understanding, you'll have a lot of space for him to exist, and then you'll look at the symptom as a symptom, and you'll be able to laugh at it or blow it,
not attached to it.
You'll even be able to tease it a little bit and move on with being in love with him and knowing that he's not the symptom.
Right.
Yeah, I almost look at Dean and laugh like he's some character he's playing, and I get laugh, and he starts laughing. When if I was afraid or some wound, it would be scary. Trust me. He's laughing. It's taking a while to get here. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Oh my gosh, you're so welcome. And you gotta go.
Thank you.
Oh, good. I can't wait to talk to you next week and have a great time.
This has been awesome.
Good. Well, we'll try to find out. I'm going to get your number. Hey, send me a text so I have your number so we can communicate if you have any trouble calling in next week. But, have an absolutely fantastic week. And
thank you.
And can't wait to see if you get this book and talk about this with him in a very under-the-radar way. Awesome.
Okay.
All right, hon. Have a great week.
Talk
to you soon. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.
All right, everyone. Well, I want to thank you all for joining today. I know I have a new viewer, Chris from GBT, so I want to thank you for watching today. And I want to remind everybody that this is a new year and new opportunities. Just because something existed previously doesn't mean that history has to repeat itself. It's how it's coming through. So I pray that you have a blessed week, and see you next time.